Hi Aries, I'm here with your extended love reading. Hope you're good. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Okay, also this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and cross watchers as well. So what are the love messages for Aries? What do we need to know for Aries? What are the love messages? Okay, so now I could possibly be tuning in to more than one situation. Okay, could be two situations, could be three situations. Possibly I'll pick up past energy, present energy, and possibly future energy as well, you know, like things that are yet to happen. So if this hasn't already happened, or it could have already happened, there has been some sort of breakup, some sort of separation, some sort of cycle ending, painful, abrupt, you know, violent even ending, okay, with this Ten of Swords. Okay, we've got a lot of swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy, okay, which is about conflict and decision making, okay, and feeling stuck. Now, with the Justice card, the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords, someone could have been married, okay, or they could have been in a karmic situation that wasn't good for them. They could have been with the wrong person and they've broken up, or they've divorced. Okay, maybe someone's got fear problems at the moment, or throat chakra problems, because I can't get my words out. I could be tuning into your person's energy or your energy. Okay, so there has been a breakup, separation, divorce. Okay, also someone here is in a lot of confused energy with this Two of Swords here. Someone here is at a crossroads, or this is how they felt previously. They were stuck, confused, indecisive. This is about fear, anxiety, worry, and also they're in some sort of mental entrapment with themselves. There's too much fear. There's something here that they need to overcome. They need to speak their truth, or they need to communicate, okay, because I'm stuttering quite bad here. Okay, and also this is about someone guarding their heart, because they're afraid, they feel threatened, so they're blindfolding themselves, and they're very, you know, in tune with their emotions at the moment. Okay, if they've just come out of a really bad cycle or a relationship or a marriage, they're going to need time to heal. Okay, someone here is very wounded with this Nine of Wands. This is like the wounded warrior card, very paranoid, you know, very angry, very anxious. This is the card of someone that is in some sort of defense mode. You know, they've built some sort of emotional wall around themselves, and you know, they're just very vigilant at the moment. They don't trust people. Okay, now we've also got the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Justice, the High Priestess, the Magician and the Chariot. Okay, so we've got Libra energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, bit of Scorpio there, bit of Cancer, bit of Pisces, and the Page of Wands is known as a Leo or a Sagittarius. Okay, so a lot of energies here. You are in a twin flame soulmate connection with someone. Okay, I do see someone coming back here to reconcile, to heal something, to revive something. Okay, some of you are going to end up in a long-term relationship, long-term commitment, getting engaged, getting married, living together. You've got the Divine Number card there. Someone is very big on tradition, security, building from a strong foundation. There's a lot to go on here. Okay, stability, commitment. This was a fate and destiny thing. I've put the Knight of Cups up here. He's a water sign, a Pisces. There's a love offering coming towards you. So possibly someone had to tie up loose ends from previously, or they had to go on a spiritual journey. They had to learn a lot of painful lessons, a lot of painful truths, and they were unfair to you in the past. You know, things weren't balanced, things weren't equal, because we've got the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles, which is the card of giving and kindness and charitable and money and profit. But this is also about biting off the hand that feeds you, over-giving yourself, over-giving your time, over-investing, and not getting anything back. Somebody could have been taking advantage of someone. They could have done this to you. Someone could be doing this to them. Yeah, so on the money side of things, there is a financial opportunity coming towards you that's going to leave you very, very financially secure. You could be inheriting some sort of money, inheritance, family fortune, hard work paying off, recognition, reward. You could have even won the lottery, a scratch card, putting in an offering on a house. Okay, Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. Someone has paid off their karmic debt. Okay, they've paid off their karmic debt. They treated someone unfairly and it come back on them. So this Knight of Cups, someone's coming in here to offer you their cup of love, to tell you that they love you, to open up their heart, to communicate. They're watching on social media. They're going to come towards you to give more, to invest more into this connection. Like I said, traditional, old-fashioned. They want to save this union. They've got something to say. They want to speak their truth. The Hierophant, card of marriage, the long-term commitment card, partnership, union, love, bond. Maybe in the past, like I said, they could have been married. They could have had options. Some of them could have been struggling with two people. Okay, and when I see the Justice card there as well, this tells me good karma, good fortune, balance being restored, justice being done, hidden truths being revealed, truth coming to the surface, revelations, the sword of truth, civil rights. Someone might have had to go to court because they were owed money from a divorce, money from a family home. Someone's going to be taking the initiative here, making their move, coming towards you. They're trying to manifest you. They're being creative. We've got the Magician. Then we've got the High Priestess, because they were going through a lot of phases and cycles in their life. And they're getting ready to talk, embrace change, embrace their destiny. They could be afraid of rejection, but the universe is saying there's no need to be afraid. There's no need, because there is going to be victory and success here, and stability and a lot of abundance. The reason the High Priestess has come up is because she's saying, if you ever feel stuck, if you ever feel lost, if you ever feel alone, she's saying, go within. All the answers, everything you need is all within you. You just have to tune in. She's always between, the conscious and the subconscious. And she's very spiritual as well, and she's very intuitive, so she's come to help you. And yes, she could be a female competitor, but with the Justice card, you was done wrong, okay? And now, things are going to be done right, if that makes sense. I can understand people guarding their heart because they're afraid, okay? They're tired of being disappointed. They're tired of being heartbroken, betrayed, let down. This is also about sorrow and guilt and bad karma, so it could have come back on someone, okay? They're going to pull the swords out of their back. Wow. This is twin flames, the Two of Cups and the Lovers, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant. You've got the Victory card there, triumph, success, traveling. I see traveling. The Chariot card is about re-establishing control of your life, getting order into your life. Yes, balance, but authority as well. And also, this is about re-establishing control of your ego, frightened ego. The Magician, someone's trying to manifest you. Being creative, look, realizing your potential, gathering up your tools, gathering up your resources, making magic, creating magic, working hard. Hard work paying off. It's like you're eating gold at the moment. Yeah? Changes, cycles, things turning around, things going in your favor. People wanting to communicate here, releasing fear, releasing doubt, releasing worry, putting the pain behind. He's the messenger of news, communication. But I feel a lot of you, you could be dealing with someone a little bit stubborn, maybe younger than you, because they're a bit stubborn at the moment. Maybe they've got trouble coming out of their comfort zone. With this Four of Cups, this is about feeling stuck, feeling dull, tired of the same old thing every day. You know, this could be you, tired of the same situation. It's quite a powerful read. Someone wants a second chance here. They want to be forgiven. So at the moment, they're weighing up the pros and the cons beforehand, before you come into partnership, before you come into union. Okay? Some of you are feeling very blessed. With a lot of you, this is mutual, okay? This bond, this chemistry, this love. You know, you won't know how much someone loves you until they express it, until they show, yeah, how much you mean to them, and vice versa. Possibly in the past you tried to reach out, you tried to help someone and they rejected you, and now the tables have turned on them and they're afraid that they're going to be rejected. Yeah, they've got, but also someone here, because we've got the Hierophant and the Justice card, someone here has got moral views, moral values. They want to do the right thing. I'm getting strong Libra energy. Some of you is going to be quite fast with this Chariot card. They're going to be traveling to come and see you. A lot of you, you are, like I said, mutual, and you're triggering your person. Like, you know, like you're triggering each other. You're mirroring each other. You're manifesting each other. You know, that's how twin flames are. You feel each other's emotions. You feel it, you have the same strengths. You know, the same everything. However you're feeling, that's how they're feeling. You know. Truths, hidden truths coming to the surface. Yeah. Also, someone here feels very blocked. They feel cut out of someone's life. You know, they feel like they're going to be rejected. Financially speaking, you're going to be very stable and secure. Wow. This Knight of Cups, he must come up in almost nearly every reading that I do, because he, you know, and he's so romantic and affectionate and kind. You know, all he wants to do is love. That's all he wants to do. Just give love, and love hard, you know. They want to situate this. They want to situate this. They want to be confident. You know, they want to act on their feelings. And there's a strong foundation to build here. Yeah. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, you're going to be living together, moving in together. This could have already happened. Yeah, there is a lot of spying going on social media. Okay, we've got two pages, two young pages there. One's a fire sign, one's an air sign. Okay, so like I said, overthinking, strategizing, gathering their resources, spying. You know, the Page of Swords likes to sort of gather his information. Could be asking friends and family for help. But at the moment, some of you are being your own teacher here, because we've got the Hierophant and we've got the High Priestess. Yeah, so you're being your own spiritual teacher here. You're teaching yourself, you know, how to look at things differently. You know, you're finding out more about yourself. You're tapping into your intuition, tapping into a higher source of power, other levels of consciousness, things like that. And any painful endings, you want to put it behind you, because, you know, all this abundance is waiting to come in. Okay. They want to take the leap of faith. They want to pursue you, and vice versa. Some of you have been waiting to come into union for a really long time. Obviously, twin flames don't come into union straight away. They have to go on a journey. They have to, you know, have soul teachers, karmic people, lessons. They have to work on themselves. They have to do spiritual work. They, you know, it's a long journey, but eventually, you know, fate and destiny comes in. Look, see, I think this is a divine timing thing. Divine timing. I mean, they've dealt their karma. Yeah, they learn are really painful. You love each other here, look. You love each other. When this Knight of Cups comes in, a lot of you are going to be shocked because you wasn't expecting it. You didn't think that you'd hear from them again, especially if they were going through all this, you know, or it could have been you that went through all this. You're very strong-willed, you know, you're very hardworking. If you feel that someone was taking advantage of you, I think by now, you know, you set some boundaries. It's going to be very overwhelming and emotional when you come back into your union, like when you come into union with your person. You know, because there's going to be so much communication. You know, you're really going to have this deep, intense heart-to-heart. And yes, it could bring up painful memories. Talking about things from your past. Really opening up. Really understanding each other, listening to each other. Equal give and take. Respecting each other. Appreciating each other, and just being in complete bliss and harmony. It's beautiful. There's going to be a celebration here. I see a wedding here. Some of you could be getting a marriage proposal. Because the Justice card is also about marriage certificates, contracts, paperwork, things like that. So you could be waiting on something to come through. The outcome is always, you know, like, wow. Okay, what was that? Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Happy families dynamic. Someone's very family orientated. I picked that up with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. See? Ten of Cups. The card of completion. The card of children. Happy families, stable home environment, happiness, joy, everyone smiling. You know, it's a life built on hard work and mutual trust and understanding, and it's not based off materialistic things. Yeah? Happiness, stability, that's what you're striving for. Look, this is the outcome here, the Ten of Cups. Complete bliss. And again, with all these pentacles and this ace, you could be inheriting something to do with family, you know, money, a car. Okay, Six of Cups. Some of you have definitely got children here, as I've just pulled. The nostalgia card, the soulmates card, you know, past people, memories, people coming back from the past. Or maybe you want to revisit someone from your past, a family home. You could be inheriting something, a home, jewelry, assets, okay, reconnecting with the past. And I do see a lot of you, this is mutual, okay, you are yearning for something. Could be unhealed childhood wounds, yeah, that you need to heal. You're a very powerful creator, yeah. Getting some order back into your life again. This person here, this Knight of Cups, this water sign, past person. And with a lot of you, I can see that you do want to hear from this person. You do want to reconcile, you know, help each other to heal, console each other, comfort each other, without any unpleasant people, you know, getting in the way. Wow. You've either got children already, someone's got children already, or you want to have children with someone. Okay, so I see children in the future. Someone could just, you know, work on releasing all this anxiety, all this fear, doubt, insecurity, frightened ego, you know, and it's like they've got this notion that everybody else is the same. You know, like if you've had a really bad experience in your life and it was very traumatic and painful, and like I said, it makes people insecure. They don't want to trust again, they don't want to open up again. They go down the road of bad people, bad cycles. They're attracted to negative influences. So, you know, that's why the High Priestess is there. She's telling them to do more work on themselves, you know, like within. If things are still a little bit slow at the moment, yeah, then your person could be still working on their finances, tying up loose ends, so that they can come towards you and you've got their full 100% undivided attention. Because otherwise it wouldn't be fair to come towards you when they're a bundle of nerves, when they've still got baggage, when they've still got people hanging around them, when they've still got options and this and that. It wouldn't be fair to you, and that's what they want to do here. Give you everything, you know, give you their heart and soul, which is what the Knight of Cups does. Just complete bliss. They want everything to be perfect. Especially when it comes to twin flames, you will always be perfect to your twin flame. You know, there's nothing else like it. Some of you could be hearing from them this month, or it could be September, early September. They really do just want to come home. You know, they see you as their little ray of sunshine. They feel safe with you. They can take off their false mask. They can be their true, genuine, authentic self with you, and vice versa. They just want to come home to you. You know, they feel at home with you. They feel safe with you. Yeah? They feel safe with you. They could be very far away right now, you know, with this Chariot. Like I said, far away, traveling. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. You know, the card of feeling content, feeling just absolute bliss, feeling accomplished, feeling achieved. Just everything is just wow. You know, yes, they can be a little bit stubborn when it comes to communication, but this is the wish fulfillment card. Yeah. Whatever you've been working on, manifesting, you know, you're finally going to see the benefits of it. It's going to be very overwhelming for you. Do we need to cover anything else? Does anything else need to come out here? But always a pleasure. I hope I provided some guidance, some answers, some insights, some clarity. I hope it was insightful. I hope it helped in some way. And I'll see you again real soon for some more messages and readings. Everything here is going in your favor. Everything here is as it should be. Wow. As always,